I made a review video of this guitar strap, the D'Addario auto locking guitar strap, and on that video I got a couple of questions that I wanted to address here. So the first question that I got was, does this strap, and specifically the plastic part, does it damage the finish on your guitar? Now in my experience, no, it has not damaged the finishes on any of my guitars that I've used these on. But I will say that I did look it up and I found a forum where somebody with either a Les Paul or Paul style guitar used one of these straps on that guitar and it ended up leaving some marks on it. And I will say that within that thread, somebody else posted a solution for kind of cleaning off those marks. I don't know if the original poster ended up using that solution or not, but I'm just going to show you a couple of examples now with my personal guitars, and we're going to start out with the Music Man Rabea Sabre. So I'll show you, this is the button and this is what it looks like on top, so it's kind of hard to see, but the plastic part is not even touching the finish. You can kind of see here where that's the bottom of the strap button. It doesn't touch, even if I'm like wiggling it and trying to get it to. And then the same thing is down here. It's not touching the finish. So I do not have that issue with this guitar whatsoever. You can kind of see here as well that, yeah, there's still some space. So this plastic part doesn't even make contact with the finish on this guitar. Now, the next guitar is the Kiesel Aries, which is also like an S-style guitar. And this one is a little bit different because I can actually get the plastic part to touch the horn if I angle it just right. It's really hard to do, but I can do it. And it's not really a big deal because most of the time, if the plastic part is touching the finish, it's just barely, and it's not for a prolonged period of time. So like right now, I'm pretty sure it's not even touching. I think there's some space. It's really hard to see, but there is some space. And if yeah, I'm looking down and it's not even touching the horn. So like you really have to get it to touch on this guitar. And then same thing down here. Again, it's really hard to see, especially because this one has like this black part here, but it's not really touching the finish on the guitar unless I like really have to angle it and make it, which that's just not natural. So again, with this guitar, I don't have any issues with this strap damaging the finish on this one either. Now, I'm going to show you a third guitar, and it's like a Jazzmaster style guitar, so it's a Harmony Silhouette. This one does touch the finish. The plastic part does touch the finish. Now, again, I do kind of have to make it like touch it by like angling it weird like this, but this one touches the finish the most easily out of the three guitars that I would use this strap for. So yeah, you can kind of see like it's not a ton. I don't really use these straps on this guitar, to be honest. I have a different strap that I use for this one, but I can see that, yeah, it is touching a little bit. So maybe if you have like a Jazzmaster style guitar, that might be an issue. I don't know about Telecasters because I used this rose gold one on my Telecaster when I had it, but I don't remember the experience, and I don't have that Telecaster anymore. But I will say that if this is a concern for you, what I would recommend doing is, if you want to get the strap, go ahead, but then just try it on your guitar nice and easy first, and just kind of put it on gently and then see how it rests. Does the plastic part touch the finish? If yes, then that's up to you whether or not you want to continue using the strap or not. If you're somebody who's like, I really don't want the finish on my guitar to get damaged here, then I personally would just say probably just err on the side of caution. Maybe don't use this strap on that guitar. But if you have clearance and it's not even touching, then I would say you're probably good to go and you're not going to have any issues with this damaging the finish on your guitar. So in my experience, again, no, I have not had any issues with it damaging the finishes on any of my guitars that I've used them on, but your mileage may vary. Just be very gentle when you first are putting the strap onto your guitar, and then go from there. Hey, Editor Bryce here. So I finished recording the video and then took a look at the strap again, and I didn't even realize this was on the guitar strap, but it has this rubber piece on the bottom of the plastic part. So it might not even be the hard plastic coming into contact with the finish on your guitar potentially. It would probably be this rubber part first. And it's pretty thin, and you also might have this hard plastic like that's right here come into contact with your finish. So just be aware of that as well. It might be the rubber part here, might be the hard plastic. Try it out and see for yourself. And then the other question I got was, how well are these straps holding up, and do I still like them? These straps are holding up quite well. I've had that black padded one for the longest amount of time between that one, and then I have two of these in rose gold or new rose, whatever it is. But I'm pretty sure I got the black one in like October of 2020, around there. I don't remember the exact date off the top of my head, but I've had that one for some years, a few years, and I've had no issues with it whatsoever. Nothing has broken within like the spring lock or anything like that, or the actual like strap itself. I haven't had any tears or anything like that. And I've been using the strap, specifically the black padded one, more often now when I'm like playing on the worship team at church. That's the strap that I primarily use. So yeah, I've had no issues whatsoever with that one, and I did get these ones later than that one, but again, no issues whatsoever with both the locking mechanism or the fabric on the strap breaking or anything like that. No issues. I do still really like these guitar straps. These ones are definitely they're my favorite guitar straps that I own. And for me, it's just a thing of like convenience, because it gives me that peace of mind. I've had guitar straps where I was just playing and then my guitar just popped off of the strap, and then I either had to catch it, or worse, I didn't catch it and it fell and hit the ground. So having the peace of mind with this locking mechanism without actually having like strap locks or having to use like the strap blocks, accessory, those little ring things that go on the end of your guitar strap, is just, for me, it's just totally worth it. And I will say that, are these the most comfortable guitar straps that I own? No, but I do find them to be very comfortable. I will say that when I'm having a ton of pain in like my shoulders or my like upper back or whatever, I do switch to my Levy leather guitar strap, just because that one does offer the most comfort. But in terms of like pretty comfortable but also peace of mind, these ones definitely top for me, and that's why these are my favorite guitar straps. So in my experience, no, these guitar straps have not damaged the finish on my guitars, but your mileage may vary. Again, just be very careful if you do decide to get the strap, and be gentle when putting it on your guitar for the first time. And yes, these are still holding up quite well, and they are my favorite guitar strap. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, stay cool like a cloud and have a great day.